Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friend coming right back at you. This is your brother in the spiritual struggle. Ladies and gentlemen, please listen to what I'm about to say here. Now, are you ready for the truth? Will you accept the truth? Because you see, the truth goes through three stages. First, the truth is ridiculed. People will make fun of you because they're not used to the truth. Then it is violently opposed. And third, it is accepted for the reality that the truth is. See, the truth never changes. The truth is constant. The truth is reality. The truth is always there. Okay? So I'm not here to tell you my opinion. I'm not here to tell you because, ladies and gentlemen, the reality is that my opinion or how I see things don't ever come down to what I share with you here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to talk about how the African American community is being played, is being ridiculed, is being slave. They are under a spell. They have been worked for so many years. See, the reality is, ladies and gentlemen, is that you can call them African Americans, but the reality is they are the descendants of the tribe of Judah. Okay? One of the 12 sons of Jacob. Okay? Judah is one of actually one of the most important tribe. In fact, Jesus Christ came out of, whose real name is Yahushua, came out of that tribe. Ladies and gentlemen, this tribe has shown throughout history its superiority over any man. Who gives you the entertainment in football? Who gives you the entertainment in baseball? Who gives you the entertainment, or should I say the distractions in basketball? Okay? Out of most of the sports out there, they control it all. In fact, soccer is controlled, even though the whole world gets into this. The most popular sport in the whole wide world, soccer, ladies and gentlemen, is controlled by the other tribes of the 12 tribes of Israel. But I'm not coming at you to talk to you about sports. I'm just throwing that out there so that you can see as to why you have been played. Let me ask you this. Does BLM go to Chicago to protest the death, the constant massacre that's going on there? Do they go to protest in the hundreds? No. The tribe of Judah, which was given the responsibility, okay, of leading the rest of the tribes, and to have them to be an example for the rest of the tribes. What happens? They all went downhill. In fact, if you look what the tribe of Judah is doing through throughout the world right now, what are they doing? They practice witchcraft. And even the other tribes that came out of Africa, which actually are the tribes of Levites, the Haitians, look what they do. They practice voodoo. Where did voodoo come from? From Africa. So we are self-destructing ourselves. I'm here to talk to you about the situation in Philadelphia, which is a perfect example as to, do you have any doubt that we are being worked? Never mind the people killing each other in the ghettos of Chicago. Never mind the people killing each other in Baltimore. Never mind the people killing each other in the ghettos in Miami there. Never mind the brothers killing each other in New Orleans. Never mind the brothers killing each other in LA, Indiana, Houston, Texas, Detroit, Detroit is like the forgotten state, Camden, New Jersey. You take your pick. Okay? Now, this brother, and I'm going to share the video with you. This brother came at the police with a knife in his hand. And I kid you not, he almost looks as if George Soros is buying these families. It cannot be there are no coincidences. There are no coincidences in life. There's a reason for everything. The black community in the United States is being worked. Okay? Now, you go from George Floyd to Jack Blake to the black guy that was shot in Atlanta, Georgia by cops after he tried to run with their taser. Now we have this young man, I forgot his name, in Philadelphia, coming at the police with a knife in his hand. You had a young man right here in Minnesota that killed himself in Nicola Mall. You name it. And this I told you, this is going to keep going. This is going to keep going. Along with COVID. Ladies and gentlemen, and people are still crying about systemic racism? Are you freaking kidding me? No, this damage is of our own making. The police told this young man many times, drop the knife. What does he do? No, he doesn't. He keeps coming at them. So they shot him. Now some people are saying, well, they could have shot him in the leg. In the heat of the moment, what if you miss? Then you got bullets flying all over the place. You're thinking about protecting your life. You're thinking about going back to your family, the police, they have one of the most dangerous jobs out there. That when they go to their job, when they start their job in the morning or whatever shift they get, there's no guarantee that they're going to make it back home to their family. And you got this knucklehead that seems to have no mind whatsoever, giving the system an excuse to shoot them. And then guess what? Just but like the playbook, what happens? You got BLN coming. You got Antifa coming. Okay? You got BLN, Antifa coming to help destroy their own community. Are we stupid or what? Okay? And the reason the black man in America has been played, the black man in America has actually bought and sold his soul to the devil a long time ago. Take a look at the situation with 50 Cent. First, he was going for Trump because of Biden taxes. Then, well, his girlfriend came and she said, well, I'd be willing to pay your taxes. I've been willing to get down on you again. You know, let's go for another spin. She's a comedian. Don't ever believe a comedian. So what does 50 Cent does? Oh, F Trump. I never liked him. For all I know, he had my friend Fernandez set up and got him killed. You remember the line from Scarface? It is ridiculous. You look up people that are totally unstable. In fact, 71% of the African American women out there are single mom. That means they are no father in the home. There's no hope for the black family unless we turn our heart back to our God, to the Creator. So they got the black people from all angles. The demons got them from all angles. They go to the churches, the spiritual leaders, they are actually devil's worshippers. They are Satan's disciples. Don't believe me? What has religion ever done for people? What has religion done for the African American community? Nothing. Zero. They are being worked and they are being massacred and they are being killed needlessly. You can outsmart the system by not falling into its trap. The devil's got you from all angles, my peoples. Wake the hell up. And don't believe this, how they exploit your emotions by telling you that there's systematic racism. No, it's no such thing as racism. I tell you what is going on. You want me to tell you? Are you ready for the truth? Are you ready to accept the truth that's in this book? Let me take you to the Bible. Do your research, by the way. Don't believe me. I'm just an imperfect human being as you are. Do your research. Now, I'm gonna go to Genesis right now. Esau, Jacob's brother, Israel's brother, Esau. If you go to Genesis 27, okay, 40, starting on verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted his voice and wept. 39. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Now let me stop here for a little bit. First of all, who is Esau? Esau was Jacob's older twin brother that came out of their mother's womb, Rebekah. By the way, the whole story starts on Genesis chapter 25. Now, who are the descendants of Esau? Okay. I'll tell you. If you go to chapter 25, Genesis chapter 25, okay? But let us go, chapter 25, let us start in verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, Two nations are in thy womb, and two manners of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. 25. And the first came out red, all over like an hairy garment, and they call his name Esau. Now, Esau, the descendants of Esau are the white race. And they have lived and dominated many nations. Europe is being dominated by them right now. They are, by the way, they are the 10 horns mentioned in Revelation. For these last days, they will establish the new world order, or what I like to call the reset. This is not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. This is real. This whole pandemic has been exploited. The numbers have been blown out of proportion beyond your imagination. They have played you. They have lied to you. Now, Esau. So let me name some people for you that came out of Esau. The Franks, who are the French, the Germans, the Italians, the United Kingdom, okay, British Columbia, Scandinavia, Sweden, Norway, Nova Scotia, Switzerland, New Zealand, Ireland, You name it. I don't have time so you got to understand your history, ladies and gentlemen, lest you be lost. And that's exactly what is happening in this world. God's people are lost. Remember the Flintstones? Remember what they teach you about the Stone Age? Because that's where the white men came from. There was no such a thing as the Stone Age. To them there was. In fact, that's why when they came to the New World, the Americas, and installed this continent, which was prophesied by the way, because God's people have forgotten him, practicing all kinds of evil things, idolatry, you name it. So now the chickens have come home to roost. Okay, it's like in the Hispanic community. In the Hispanic community, you got to go for the head. You got to go for the people that got the most Spanish-speaking people on this planet, which is Mexico. Once you bring down Mexico, once you destroy Mexico, once you keep them distracted with all this drug trafficking and all these arms pouring into Mexico via their government, is to destroy the people. That's the whole purpose. The CIA, ladies and gentlemen, yes, they are part of this plan. Now you may say, well, Ruben, if the CIA is into it, how come they haven't killed Donald Trump? Ladies and gentlemen, they're gonna make him disappear. He's gonna win his second term. He's gonna win. But here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna make him disappear. He's not really gonna be dead. They're gonna make it think that he's dead. Okay? That's why he's working the masses right now. Make America great again. Make America great again. Just remember that. The reset, you cannot stop the reset that's coming into this planet. You cannot stop the new world order system that's coming into this planet. You cannot stop the Antichrist system that's coming into this planet. It is prophesied in this book. Whether you want to accept that reality or that truth. Remember what I said about the truth at the beginning. It goes through three stages. The ridicule, violently opposed, and then finally accepted. So, again, let's keep going. Genesis 27, verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessings wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob. 42. And these words of Esau, her eldest son, were told to Rebekah, and she sent and called Jacob her younger brother, her youngest son, and said unto him, behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doth come for himself, purposing to kill thee. Now, 43, now therefore, my son, obey my voice and arise, flee thou to Laban, my brother, to Haran. Now, obviously, God, the great I am, had planned for Jacob, and he's using his own mother. So, who are Jacob's descendants? The lost 12 tribes of Israel. He had 12 sons. Judah which is the African American community, is one of them. But it's not in the government's interest for these people to be awakened. It's like a doctor. That's why I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, what makes you think that these people are sincere and getting rid of this pandemic? They're not really sincere. In fact, there are more dire problems going on this planet. You got hunger. 40,000 people die on it every day worldwide, most of them children. Okay? Because of hunger. AIDS, these all kinds of diseases like cancer, drinking and driving, drug trafficking, people getting lost in fire, tornadoes, hurricane. Oh my, and it's only going to get worse. So this is actually what you've seen around the world. It's actually calm before the storm. Because soon God will manifest himself, sending sending asteroids onto this flat earth of ours. And what does the word teach you? That the earth is a ball. We live in a ball, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe this? And people believe. See, the reason the devil feels like he has control over people is because people have believed his lies. The earth is round. There's space when the earth is enclosed. Nothing can go out of the earth. Nothing can come in. Do your research to how your cell phone works. They don't work through satellites. That's what they want you to believe. Do your research on HAARP. HAARP. How they do weather engineering. So what I'm about to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, what I've been telling you actually is to wake up. There's no systemic racism. What there is a tremendous psychological operations, manipulations of the mind to enslave God's people even more, to blind them, to make them lose faith in God. Their faith is going to be shaken, is being shaken by the minute. People believing extraterrestrial when in reality they are demons working. I just saw a report. I couldn't believe it. Oh, NASA said that there's water. That's another big lie. There's water on the moon. Are you freaking kidding me? The moon is a light. You cannot land. There's no, you don't have no business. You cannot even go up there. Oh, there's water. Oh, give me a freaking break. And people believe all these lies. The purpose of the moon is to shine upon the earth, to cool the night. And the purpose of the sun is for the day, to give light. And the darkness he called night. And light he called day. Ladies and gentlemen, please. So this is a message for my black African American communities, which I love so much. Time for you to come home and go back to your Creator. You have been taught to hate the system. You want to destroy it. Now the system will destroy you. You are not stronger than the system. Wake the heck up. In fact, what did the Philadelphia governor did right away? He called the National Guard. These people will shoot you. They're not playing, ladies and gentlemen. And the family of this young man that got shot in Philadelphia, it's like they don't have any mind. They're not thinking, oh, there was no justification for shooting this. No. These people, first of all, hate us. It goes beyond racism. This is a spiritual war. And the devil hates our guts because we are God's people. Wake up. And you out there protesting and destroying your own community. How is that going to help? They know that we are emotional people. I bet you, I swear, it almost looks as if George Soros is paying families to sacrifice their kids. To create riots and to create social disturbance. This reminds me so much when the Roman Empire fell. It went against